Hey Instagram, what is up? I have literally never gone live on Instagram because TikTok is my main platform and then YouTube. But one of the things that I want to do this year is actually grow my Instagram. And I have about a half an hour until my boyfriend is here because we are going away for the weekend and going rafting. And I was like, I should edit some videos. And Source was like, go on live, go on Instagram. So here we are for the first time. If you're here with me, let me know when you found me, how long have you been following me? I'm so excited to connect with you guys. Like, I'm really trying to be more present on Instagram. What I want to come on here and very quickly talk to you about, because y'all know I can talk, is I want to talk to you about my upcoming 5-day free masterclass, free event, whatever we were calling it, free program. It is called DETACH from the 3D. I literally cannot even keep up with the amount of you guys that are joining it. I'm so excited. If you look at my stories, there's so many of y'all joining, and it is because my free events are fire. And so what I want to talk to you about is how to actually detach from the 3D, because I have consistently found over my 4 years of doing this work with other people, I have obviously been doing it for longer on my own, but I've been coaching and teaching and in the mentorship space for 4 years now. And I have consistently found that this is the one thing. Hey, Angel, oh my God, I love to see you. I'm so excited that you follow me on all the things. So whenever I'm live, you're like, I'm here, and I fucking love you. And she already upgraded. She's in the free event. And if you're not in the free event yet, just click the link in my bio. And if you haven't yet upgraded, get the upgrade, because I'm telling you, the meditation that channeled through to me, it is on another level. If you guys don't know, I took about 2 weeks off a week ago to stop creating content, to stop filming. And I went into this deep vortex, and to the point where my eyes have been twitching for the past 2 weeks since I've come out of it, because I'm integrating such high frequencies that my human body is like, and it's glitching a little bit, but I love it. I take it as a sign of we have gone through a whole new level of ascension. So this masterclass, and the reason why I am having this free event, is because I have seen the people that understand how to actually manifest consistently, effortlessly, consciously, and not slow, inconsistent manifestations, but I mean popping off like popcorn. They're manifesting all of their desires so quickly and so easily, are the ones that master detachment. And what's so funny is on TikTok, and I'm sure Instagram does this too, but on TikTok, it gives you on this day. And the video that popped up today on this day was me talking about the law of detachment. I literally get goosebumps talking about that, because it's that is such a synchronicity. The fact that 1 year ago, I was talking about the law of detachment and talking about how important it was. And then I am literally channeling through this epic 5-day program about detaching is just so it's such a good synchronicity for me. And earlier today, when I went to look at the program, it was just check it out. There were 222 people in it. And I'm telling you, 2 seconds later, a bunch more people started joining. So the synchronicities are synchronizing. So detachment is one of the most important keys to manifesting your dream life. And there are so many different layers to this, which is why this is a 5-day event. Because there is detaching so that way you can emotionally regulate yourself. There is detaching so that way you can live more in the end. There's detaching so that way you can actually calibrate to the frequency in your mind and start visualizing this reality and connecting to it. There is detaching so that way you're no longer attached. When we talk about attachment styles, it's always applied to relationships, but attachment styles show up in everything because you have a relationship with everything, including yourself and including the universe. And when you understand how to detach from your old identity, from your old beliefs, from your old emotions, from your old stories, from your old identity, did I say that already? When you learn to detach from everything and everyone, this is when you actually have the spaciousness to call in a new life, to call in a new business, whatever it is for you. But if you are too busy being attached to everything that's currently happening, what happens? You're consumed by the thoughts of how things are going currently, by how things have been. You're setting your expectations based on the past and the present. You are allowing yourself to wake up every single day in the same identity, thinking the same thoughts all day long, feeling the same feelings all day long. You are allowing yourself to keep showing up as the version of yourself who's not living in your dream life. And while we can have so many words and so many conversations about manifestation and about universal laws and about energetics and about mindset, and you know in my world we do. Like, we have all of the conversations. I'm a very holistic teacher. I teach you everything. Like, I am the one-stop shop. Like, when you get into my world, we're gonna go over everything you need to fucking know, from the ethereal, from the energetics, to the science, to the tangible, to the practical. But at the same time, what I need you to understand is we can also simplify the fuck out of this whole manifestation thing. You are either, because remember, you're manifesting from this moment right now, the way that it channeled through to me last year, and it was such a good, like, oh, that's it, is the moment you're breathing into is the moment you're manifesting from. So while, yes, we can have these very in-depth conversations, I can teach you how to emotionally regulate yourself. I can teach you how to rewire your mind and with the actual tools to do it. You're either in this moment being the version of yourself who has your desired reality, or you're continuing to be the version of yourself who doesn't have it. That right there should be a breakthrough for somebody. Can you tell me right now, in full honesty, and if you're not comfortable answering it in the chat, that's totally fine, or in the comments. If you are, like, let's go. But if not, no worries. You can hit the like button or just answer it out loud. Can you tell me honestly that you are currently being the version of yourself who's living your dream life? And there is never any shame or blame in my world or in your world. Like, no, those are the lowest frequencies. It's all about accountability, right? Because the version of you who's living in your dream life is this version of you here, and the version of you who's living in your current reality that doesn't have the desired dream life, yet there is a gap. And when you understand who you desire to be, and when you understand who you're currently being, this is when you have the tangible understanding of where you're at. And when you understand and take accountability for where you're currently at, you can also start anchoring into and looking at and getting really detailed about who this version of you is. Because if you don't know who the version of you who you desire to be is, if you don't know the desired reality that you desire to have, and if you're unclear about who you're being right now because you're too unconscious or not taking accountability, this is when this in between, this gap, feels like it's so difficult. It feels like it takes time. This is when people are like, but Alexa, I'm stuck. No, you're not. You are not. You're literally a vibrating human being. Like, everything in this world is vibrating, quantum physics. You're never stuck unless you're telling yourself that you are. And so when you understand who you're being and you understand who you want to be, then you actually have a blueprint and say, oh, okay, these are the thoughts that I can't keep thinking. These are the habits. These are the habits that I can't keep having. These are the behaviors that aren't serving me. These are the frequencies and the feelings that I'm feeling into that are keeping me out of alignment. Not all the time. I love you, Angel, for like going there. Thank you for sharing that. And here's the thing is, first of all, what I want to say is you show up and you sign up for every program. You do all the things. Like, you are one of the first people to be like, I'm in. Like, you ask questions, you show up, you do the work. And so I'm so proud of you for that. And the fact that you still show up, you do all of this work, and you can still honestly say, not all the time. First of all, you're fucking human. We're all human, so of course. But also, how beautiful is it that you have the awareness and the accountability that you can say, actually, no. And here's the thing is, until you get there, until you can be like, yeah, I'm really not. Or it could be you're great in money, but you're really lacking self-love. It could be you're great with love and relationships, but your career or your business you're struggling in. Whatever it is, like, there's going to be an area where you're really good at and you've got this locked in, but there's also probably an area where you're struggling. And if we look at that area and we zoom in, it is because who you're being in relation to that area isn't the version of you who you need to be. And quite honestly, the best way and the fastest way for you to start becoming that version of yourself is to be able to have the awareness, have the accountability of who you're being, but also be able to detach from who you've been. So that way you can start building out this new version of you. I call it you 2.0. You can call it whatever you want. your highest self, whatever it is, raise yourself concept, whatever term you want to use. But at the end of the day, when you understand how to detach mentally, spiritually, emotionally, energetically to this version of yourself who isn't who you desire to be anymore, and you can actually start locking into the version of yourself that you desire to be, I am telling you, the quantum leaps that will occur in your life are going to be so quick and going to be so mind-blowing that you will be like, I cannot believe that I got lost in the sauce of trying to fill in that gap for so long, because so many people are trying to change it at a behavioral level, and that isn't sustainable. But when you actually change it at an identity level, what happens? Your behaviors change, your actions change, your mindset changes. The way you're showing up, the way you see yourself, everything changes. And so that's why this is the most profound work that you can actually do. But you're always a great reminder and a good kick in the butt, which I love. Oh, I love you so much. Yes, I am not the coach for you that's gonna blow smoke up your ass and be like, oh my God, you're doing amazing, when you know that you're slacking. Like, I've got to call you out on your blind spots, because that's my potency as a mentor. And I'm gonna say it with love, but I'm also gonna give you a swift kick in the ass, because sometimes if we can't light that fire inside of us and actually take the action, we need somebody to be like, girl, let's fucking go. Let's go. You're sleeping on yourself. You're settling for less than what you deserve. Like, you're repeating these patterns. Like, isn't it time? Like, aren't you over it yet? Like, aren't you over it? And that's what I'm here to do. Like, not only be your hype girl, but I also want to give you the tangible, practical things to lead yourself forward. I also want to shake you so that way you can't keep being unconscious to the things that are holding you back. Because I'm telling you, when you fully unleash yourself and you start showing up as the version of yourself that you desire to be right fucking now, no matter what is happening outside of you, this is when you will quantum leap into a new reality so fucking quickly, because you're not waiting for anything to rearrange outside of you. You understand that you are creating your reality right now. So the moment that matters is right now. Who you're being right now is what matters. So over these 5 days, I am going to be going deep into various topics. We're gonna zoom into each of them, and then we're gonna zoom out. So by the end of this 5-day free experience, you will understand how to actually detach, so that way, when people tell you circumstances don't matter, you're not like, but what does that mean? You are gonna have such a clear and in-depth understanding of what it means that circumstances don't matter, that you're going to be a new fucking version of yourself by the time that you leave this free event. I am telling you, I don't hold back. I will teach you in my free events like you paid $15K to be there, because in my mind, you did. And in your mind, you should be showing up like that too. Free things a lot of people don't do because people don't take it seriously. But when you understand that your time and your energetic exchange is the most valuable thing on the planet, you're gonna show up differently. So I am so excited for this free event. I do need to get going, because if my boyfriend shows up early and I am on live, he is gonna scream because he's driving 3 hours to get here, and then we have to drive 3 hours because we're going rafting this weekend with all of his college friends. So I do need to go, but if you guys like me showing up on live on Instagram, because I've literally never done it since I've had this account, let me know, because I will come on here more and I will teach more. I will share this to my page. And I don't know, I think I like the vibe of this live better than TikTok, because TikTok has gotten a little weird. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I am celebrating all of you that are in the 5-day challenge already. If you're not in yet, just click the link in my bio and join us. It's going to be totally fucking epic. If you have any friends that you want to go through this challenge with, just send them the link, send them this live, tag them in the comments, and I cannot wait to see you in like 2 weeks. We've got like a week and a half until it starts, so you've got some time to get in, but don't sleep on this. Let's create your dream life. Let's quantum leap. By the end of this year, I want you to not even recognize the version of yourself that you're looking in the mirror at, because you have done so much work and you have quantum leaped in every area of your life. And that is what I'm an expert at doing with my clients and students. People shift in my world typically within 3 days. Like, that is the consistent vibe. We play in energetics over here, and I give you all the tangible and practical tools to fucking do this. So let's fucking go. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.